Hey guys, Professor Bill of Comic Book University and Avengers, issue number 688, part 14 of 16 of No Surrender. Okay, let's get into it. That's a really white background, right? There's like nothing there. It's all off-white, nothing. There's just a UPC and a Marvel logo on the bottom. What's up with that? Really? Nothing? You had no advertisements to give on this comic book? Huh. Anyway, so here. The guy who was the Grandmaster, who became the controller or contender, whatever his name was, changed his name yet again. He is now Grandmaster Prime. Cool, cool, I'm good with it. He decides, I'm going to blow up the Earth. He's going to destroy the Earth. Excuse me. Voyager goes and says, nuh-uh, no Elder of the Universe has the power to destroy the Earth, so he's obviously going to try and take down the satellite that's controlling the orbit and temperature of the Earth. Sorry, what? So when our Grandmaster took the Earth away from its place in the universe and brought it to this pocket dimension so they can have this game field, there's a satellite that's going to, make sure the Earth stays whole, solid. The Grandmaster Prime is apparently just planning on destroying that satellite so that the Earth will blow up. Vis-a-vis not Martian Manhunter, the Martian from Mars guy, Marvin the Martian, that's his name. So, they decide they've got to try and split their forces. Some forces to go and try and protect and fix and help the satellite, and the other forces to go and stop this Controller Prime guy, the Grandmaster Prime guy. I can't keep up with this guy's names, man. We just got introduced to this character. He's already got 3 names. What's up with that? So the Hulk Banner gets pissed, and he decides to go straight after this dude. Okay, he goes up, and he wham, hits him. I've never been hurt like that before. How'd you hurt me? And he backhands him and sends him into orbit. No, seriously, that actually happens. Interesting. I guess he wasn't full, Earth Shaker, Earth Breaker, Planet Breaker, Earth Hulk, because Voyager just got to finish saying that no Elder of the Universe has the power to destroy the Earth, but the Hulk could with one single footstep if he chose. He is the World Breaker. World Breaker, that's the name I'm looking for. Anyway, so yeah, that's just kind of weird that we didn't have the Hulk jump in there and just level this guy immediately, but I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. The other really big thing that happens in this comic book is that Quicksilver is like, I can't catch this little Harry Potter snitch thing that's running away from me, that's flying away. So what I need to do is I need to go to my sister and ask for a Nimbus 2001. And so much as she says, listen, sis, I need you to make me faster. So she makes him faster by messing with probability and reality. And Synapse decides to take away the thing in his brain that's going to make him be careful and not run faster. Run faster, Pietro. Just run a little faster, Barry Allen. So all this happens. He runs after. He's able to catch a snitch, but he winds up disappearing. Okay. Now, there's no feeling about him being dead. There's no emotion, because we know that right in the back of the comic book they're advertising that there's going to be a solo series with Quicksilver pretty soon. Well, if there's a solo series, that means he's not dead, unless that whole solo series is just the greatest hits thereof. You know what I'm saying? All the trophies that Quicksilver's run. But it's going to be a new series. Okay, so we know he's not dead. So how does the comic book fix that? Easy. They don't dwell on it. It's literally like 2 or 3 panels of, he's gone. My heart, I'm so sad. A little welling of a tear in an eye. And even then, I'm dwelling on it more than the comic book did. The comic book was like, oh, he's dead. That's sad. Move on. Next part. Awesome. I could not have asked for any better. That is the perfect way to handle it, since we all know that he's not really dead. It's kind of like a way of thumbing your nose at the marketers, right? Anyway, so Pedro got the snitch, so all these heroes come out of stasis, including Captain America, for one. So yeah, I think that we're all safe now. Or worst case scenario, Squirrel Girl came out of stasis too. Just send her directly after the Grandmaster Prime. Done. This whole conversation, the whole comic book's over. It's like, okay, we win. Can somebody go clean up that mess right now? Either way, this was good. This wasn't the best comic book in the world. I'm going to give this grade of a B+. All right? This was not the best comic book. This is probably the worst out of the entire 16-issue run so far, out of the 14 that we read. But you're talking about like the smallest fish can still feed your family. You know what I'm saying? So it's okay if it's the smallest. It's okay if it's not the best. It's still really good. I dug this, and it is part of an overall larger story that is going to set up the idea of, hey, listen, man, this week I didn't give you a whole bunch of action and excitement. You know what I'm saying? I gave you the Hulk, getting one punch, punching one guy and then getting punched by the same guy. There was like 2 punches thrown. That's it. And one was just worse than the other. The latter was worse than the former. But all that being said, so what? So what? It's a weekly comic book, man. We're good. It's okay to have one issue that's going to be like, okay, look how screwed we are, but look at how much we set us up so that we're good in the future. So I'm looking forward to see how this is going to end. We got, again, 2 more issues. I'm excited. I'm still excited. I haven't lost any excitement. I don't want to, not read this any less than I did before. This is still a great series. All right, guys, that's it for me. Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.